There are few better places to experience nature's splendor than the Serengeti. Here, well-known creatures raise families next to others less celebrated. Competition can be fierce for territory, food, and rights to mate. Never-ending journeys are endured, beset with challenging obstacles. Water worlds boast stunning beauty and high drama. Here is nature in all her diversity, vigorous and unbound. In the vast continent of Africa, on its eastern shores, lies the country of Tanzania, a place where nature stakes her generous claim. Its epic wilderness areas are home to an astonishing cast of creatures based in the Serengeti ecosystem. The wildebeest's path on their endless migration is impeded several times by rivers. These waterways are relatively placid, but when the water is low, the banks are treacherously high. There are dangers below as well. Nile crocodiles. The crocodiles know when the migration is coming, and they congregate at the best crossing places. With so many forced by thirst to the water's edge, this is a time of plenty for the crocodiles. They must eat, though, while they can, as the herds only come through once a year. When heavy rain runs down surrounding catchment slopes, rivers can become torrents. Then they present major obstacles to the progress of the herds. The wildebeest have an inherent instinct to trek in a certain direction at any cost, despite the dangers. The crocodiles know that some will be swept away by the current, and then they can scavenge a meal. There's a sense of urgency and unrest among the herds. Crowded in a bottleneck, they're vulnerable to ambush. lioness causes panic for good reason. Still, they come in their thousands. An instinctive urge drives each individual in the herd to move ever onwards. Despite the obstacles, the cycle of their lives, like the seasons, marches on. A zebra makes a lucky escape, but death enables others to survive. The odds can appear stacked against those on the move, but the vast majority will make it. The wildebeest and zebra have evolved over millennia and adapted to a life of endless migration. These Thompson's gazelles are biding their time, perhaps waiting for the water to reside so they can see where the crocs are lying. The great herds march onwards in their quest to keep ahead of the dry season. There's water and grass for residents like Giraffe for now, but soon the land will become parched and bare, exacerbated by so many trampling hooves. Residents of the forest take the huge influx in their stride. Thompson's gazelles migrate from the southern and eastern Serengeti plains towards the central and western woodlands as the dry season progresses. To reach better grazing, they must cross several rivers. Like the wildebeest, they're fearful of what lurks beneath the surface. A brave leap into the unknown proves too much for a solitary youngster. En masse and with speed, they have more chance of confusing a predator. After the wildebeest, these gazelles are the most numerous antelope in the Serengeti. It's thought there are over 500,000 of them. As the dry season takes hold in the south, the wildebeest desert the plains and move steadily west and northwards. The woodlands in the northern reaches of their range provide food and sanctuary until the rains return. The precise timing of the Serengeti migration is entirely dependent on the weather patterns each year. Neither can be predicted accurately. What is known is that the great herds take advantage of seasonal conditions. Generally, they spend the dry season, about 5 months, in the woodlands and grasslands in the north. Then one day, somehow they sense that unseen storm clouds are gathering far away in the south. Then the vast herds begin their journey southwards, heading once again towards their breeding grounds. Plains left denuded of grass will green when the rains come. Then the cycle begins all over again. Until the herds return, resident animals like cheetahs survive as best they can, making do with what's available. Fire is an integral part of the Serengeti ecosystem. Hot blazes burn young trees, maintaining the plains as grasslands for the millions of grazers that depend on them. Fire can spread rapidly, but those that can simply flee the flames. The old grass, burnt to a crisp, provides nutrients for new growth. The downside is there's nowhere to hide. Catching small game is one thing, but killing it quite another. Cheetah cubs rely on their mother until they're about a year old. Thompson's gazelle, or Tommies, travel in groups, relying on speed and safety in numbers. The wildebeest are long gone, but crocs eat anything and fear nothing. It's hard for the reptiles to launch an attack on leaping prey. This is no time to linger. The number of Tommies has declined about 60% in recent times. The cause is not predators, but tourist activity, habitat changes, and road developments. During the rut, males establish movable territories, since they're never in one place for very long. Each year, the great herds wander from pasture to pasture, a rhythm as old as mankind. Some are lost along the way, but predators have little impact when their prey numbers well over 1 million. The vastness of the herds returning to the short grass plains is astonishing, but their number is about to swell dramatically. All these babies are destined to lead lives on the move, and that starts right from the moment they're born. The youngsters of all the migratory species must be up, had a drink, and be capable of following their mother within minutes. The Great Migration across the Serengeti is one of the greatest spectacles in the natural world. Seasons change. Wet times turn dry, but the annual trek keeps moving on. With so many continually on the march, the lives of everything along their route are affected. Falling rain in the distance draws hooves old and new on a path that's been trod for millennia. Together, they'll run the dangerous marathon that billions of others have survived. The terrain and predators will take their share, but the trick is to just keep moving on.